What's up everyone, Darcblade here with an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. As always, this covers both PC and console versions of the game and is for the week starting the 9th of October 2020. Now we're still currently in weekly activities, so we get weekly limited bounties and weekly event quests. But around the corner is the Fun Fright Fest, a new Halloween seasonal event that will have daily limited bounties as well as the majority of event quests returning. As always, I'll bring you more information when this comes around. Also, a quick reminder before getting into the weekly limited bounties and event quests, don't forget that the Steamworks Overdrive is updated every reset, and for taking part in the minigame at least once per week, you're guaranteed yourself a Celestial Wyverian print. So that's something to be aware of if you're looking to get some monster mantles. But anyway, let's move on to this week's limited bounties. There are 6 of them. First of all is a general Ancient Forest limited bounty to complete 2 quests in this specific location. They can be done at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Brute Wyvern. We have to hunt 2 of these monster types, and once again they can be at any rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some armor sphere plus, and a first Wyverian print. Next is an ecology survey to slay an Elder Dragon. We have to hunt down 2 Elder Dragons at either high or master rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some hard armor spheres, a gold Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster gems, and a golden egg that can be sold for Zenny. This will also be the last limited bounty you have access to if you don't have Iceborne. But if you do, you'll also have an ecology survey to hunt a flying Wyvern. We have to hunt 2 of these monster types at master rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres, and a silver egg. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Scarred Yangaruga. We have to hunt 1 of these bird wyverns at master rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some king armor spheres, and another golden egg. And then finally is the general limited bounty to complete all of today's other limited bounties, and for doing so you'll get research points and a Celestial Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster mantles. So those are all the limited bounties we have access to this week. Not the most difficult bunch, and should be completed quite quickly, although we do have a week to get everything done, so it's no rush. But anyway, let's move on to talk about the various event quests we have this week. Now, as always, I'll go into detail about the master rank event quests, while simply listing off the high and low rank ones. This is because there are dedicated videos elsewhere on the channel covering the majority of master rank event quests, as well as all the high and low rank ones. So first of all, for master rank quests. First of all is the USJ Shine on Forever, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 18 or above. This has players taking on a Velkhana in the Celiana supply cache, and for completing this you'll get materials to craft the Azure Star-Lord layered armor set, as well as associated Palico armor. Next up is the USJ Ballad of Frost, a 5-star master rank quest that again requires hunters to be master rank 18 or above. This has players taking on a Frostfang Barioth in the Hoarfrost Reach. However, this is a normal Frostfang Barioth, it's not a tempered Frostfang Barioth. But anyway, for completing this you'll get materials to craft the Azure Age Alpha armor set, as well as associated weaponry. Both these event quests are part of the Universal Studios Japan collaboration event. Anyway, let's move on to normal event quests. First of all is the Lord of the Underworld Beckons, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 1 or above. This has players collecting and delivering 20 underground fruit from the Rotten Vale, and for doing so you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is Hunter Blunderer, a 2-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 4 or above. This has players taking on a Viper, Topikadachi and Rudderban in the special arena. Again, nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is the Sky, Sea and Fire, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 7 or above. This has players taking on a Vasioth and Rathalos in the Elder's Recess. Once again, nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is Soaked in Shivering, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 7 or above. This has players taking on a Coral Puke Puke and Legiana in the Coral Highlands. Once again, bonus hunter rank and master rank points upon completion. Next up is In the Depths of the Forest, a 4-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 14 or higher. This has players taking on a Folgor Anjanath and Azure Rathalos in the Elder's Recess. Again, bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is Talk About a Party Foul, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 19 or above. This has players taking on a Seething Basiljuice in this special arena, and for completing this quest you'll get quite a few heavy armor spheres that can be used to upgrade your armor. The next 2 event quests are pretty much one and the same. These are the Evening Star and Dawn of the Death Star 6-star master rank quests that require hunters to be master rank 24 or above. These both have you taking on a Latrion in the Secluded Valley, however the only difference is what form a Latrion starts in. Dawn of the Death Star has it starting in its ice phase, and the Evening Star has it started off in its fire phase. This at the moment is currently the only way to farm Elatrion apart from the special assignment. Next up, and similar to the Elatrion quests, is Fade to Black, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on Fatalis in Shrade Castle. Again, this is the only way to access Fatalis if you've completed the special assignment. Next up is the Eternal Gold Rush, which is a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Master Rank Kulftaroth in the Caverns of El Dorado. And of course, for completing this quest you'll get Kulftaroth materials that can be used to upgrade the Kulftaroth weaponry and armour to Master Rank. Next up is the Moonlit Howe, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Zinogre in the Coral Highlands. Great for getting Zinogre materials. Next is Scars Tell the Whole Story, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or above. This has players taking on a Scarred Yangaruga in the Ancient Forest. Again, it's a good way to farm materials from this monster, and it's a decent way to access the monster if you haven't at first leveled up the Ancient Forest region of your Guiding Lands. This is also an event quest to consider taking on if you want to get the limited bounties done quickly this week. And finally it is Yodeling in the Forest, a 6-star Master Rank quest that again requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher, and has players taking on an assortment of monsters associated with the Ancient Forest. And for completing this quest there's a chance at finding these said monsters at the large or small gold crown size, so this is one for trophy and achievement hunters out there. So those are all the Master Rank event quests we have this week. Let's quickly move on to list off the high and low rank ones. First of all, up in the Gathering Hub is the Furia of El Dorado, which is the Kulftaroth Siege. This replaces the safi'jiiva Siege and will be here for the next 2 weeks. Apart from that, we also have the USJ Gold Star treatment, as well as USJ Blazing is Your Stars, which are again part of the Universal Studios Japan collaboration event. We also have Kirin the Myth, Rolling with the Uragon, Deep Green Blues, the Effluvial Opera, the Heralds of Destruction Cry, which is Arch-Tempered Nergigante, When Blue Does Surpasses Red Lust, which is Arch-Tempered Lunostra, the Deathly Quiet Curtain, which is Arch-Tempered Valhazak, A Whisper of White Mane, which is Arch-Tempered Kirin, Relish the Moment, and Snow and Cherry Blossoms. But that's about it for all the various activities we have in Monster Hunter World Iceborne this week. Of course, like I said, it's kind of a normal week. Next week we have the Fun Fright Fest, of course, and in some respects Fatalis is pretty much only a week old, so that's still fresh in everyone's mind. At the moment on the channel I'm currently trying to produce anti-Fatalis builds that aim to help you take on the hunts. They may not be the best in terms of DPS, they're more balanced builds to enable you to potentially finish the hunt. So check them out over the course of this week, hopefully they'll help. But what are your thoughts on this week's activities? Leave a comment down below, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.